Vishal Malkan is also joining us to talk more about markets. Vishal, afternoon. Vishal, we are just about 25 points away from taking out that all-time high once again. Does it appear it will be taken out? Because last 3-4 days, this is exactly the level from which we are actually reverting back lower. Can we climb upon it and grow higher?
I think so, because just 25 points away, but it's not only about 25 points or 40 points. It has to close well above that 22,200 levels and give a good strong closing for a good up move from here, which can lead to another 300 to 400 points easily. But I think the chances of going there is high because Bank Nifty is leading the pack today, which was not the case. We have seen that Bank Nifty was actually a laggard in the last 1 month where it was underperforming. Now, in the last couple of days, Bank Nifty has started outperforming, which I think is a good sign for Nifty also to break out the levels.
Right. Let's talk about Bank Nifty as well. What levels to watch out for? A grudging, but some kind of a move in HDFC Bank seem to be taking the Bank Nifty higher.
Yes, I think Bank Nifty was struggling with 47,000 since last few weeks. Actually, we have seen that it has been not able to cross that. Today, it looks like quite positive. It's just there around 47. Once it closes about that 47,100 mark, we can easily look at another 600 to 700 points, which could be a couple of days game for Bank Nifty.
What are your top stocks to watch out for on your radar, or some setup which you are studying on your charts?
Yeah, the top stocks which we would look at right now, one of them would be for sure is NTPC, which is showing good momentum today. And it has taken out that high of 340 in the last couple of days, and it's like taking, after a good rally, it took a halt and now it is resuming the rally. So I think there's further momentum which we can look at targets of around 360 to 365 in the next few trading sessions.
Vishal, I'd like you to just hang on with us for a moment more. There's a big breaking news which we have for our viewers. It is a big liquid stock which we are talking about here, and I'd like your thoughts on the charts as well once we break the story. Our colleague is actually getting ready. Before that, I want to talk about HDFC Bank. Let Cheryl get ready and then we'll go on that news break. Meanwhile, HDFC Bank is at 1440, made a low of around 1400. Do you think a permanent base formation has happened now? We can grow above that?
To use the word permanent here, but at least we can say that intermediate low has been made around 1380. And we can look at rallies back to 1485 to 1500 in the next few trading sessions. So it could be a good trading call. Again, from a long-term perspective, it has to cross many hurdles before it gets into that bullish mode on the monthly chart. But at least for the daily chart, we can have a good swing trade up to 1500.
All right. Vishal, stay with us. Time for that big story break. We have Cheryl now, and the focus is on Swan Energy. Cheryl, tell us, what do you gather?
Hi Ajay, yes, sources have told ET now that Swan Energy is actually in talks with various participants in order to go ahead and launch a QIP. And if you see the QIP size, it's pretty huge compared to the recent times. So 4,000 crore rupees is what they're planning to raise via QIP. They have been in talks with multiple mutual funds, you have insurance companies. Also, not only that, you have select FIIs also that have in fact shown very strong interest towards this QIP. 4,000 crore rupees, like I mentioned, is the size of the QIP that they are looking to launch. The reason why they are looking to launch the QIP and raise funds via QIP, one of them is that they will look to utilize the fund to go ahead and for reducing their debt. And apart from reducing their debt, they are going to plan to modernize their facility. Just a short note about what Swan Energy is. Remember that this company has diversified portfolio. So it is present in the oil and gas space, it is present in the real estate space as well as textile space. And remember, recently it has actually entered into the defense and shipyard as well as petrochemicals manufacturing trading businesses via the acquisitions of Reliance Naval as well as Veritas India. So diversified business, but yes, they are looking to launch QIP in talks with various participants. 4,000 crore rupees is the QIP size. You have seen a strong, there has rather been a strong interest coming in from mutual funds. Also, you have insurance companies. Select FIs also have shown very strong interest for this QIP with size above 4,000 crore rupees. And yes, we tried contacting the management, but they haven't given a comment.
Right. Thanks very much for that news break, Cheryl. Swan Energy is in focus. It's a stock which has been doing well for the last 6 months, Vishal. Up till now, it was the LNG company only. Now, with the acquisition of Reliance Naval, now they are diversifying into a defense yard as well. That's on the fundamentals. But what do the charts tell you? Look at the last 6 month charts, if we can fire that. Talk to us about how positionally can we look at it. Where does the stock go from here?
The stock has done stupendously well in the last 6 months. If you see a good breakout happened at 350 6 months back, and we are more than double in that stock right now. So those who are holding, that's like a dream run. But those who want to get into it right now, the risk reward ratio, as we always mention, is not in favor. So when you want to buy a stock which we want to hold on for a long period of time, we need to buy near support or near a retracement. And right now it's trading at almost near the all-time highs. So I would wait for a dip, maybe around 710, 700 in the next few trading sessions, and then look for a buy signal rather than getting at the topmost price of the year.
Okay, so that's a tech check coming in on Swan. We broke the story. Thanks very much, Vishal, for joining in.